Just as with many other firsts in U.S. history, the American public education system originated in Boston. Upholding that legacy of innovation, Boston Partners in Education was founded in 1966 as part of a national effort to improve the American educational system. Although this landscape has changed, the need for help in public schools remains. Schools depend on the involvement of the entire community to provide students with the quality education they deserve. Our primary goal remains the same: to give struggling students the tools necessary to become better learners and succeed in school and in life. Boston Partners in Education works with schools to close the achievement gap and ensure all students graduate on time. We mobilize volunteers to help students fill gaps in their learning, meet and exceed academic expectations, build self-confidence, and stay in school. We engage parents and families as volunteers, support students who are learning English as a second language, and help teachers maximize volunteer impact on students. Over the long term, we know that with the commitment and involvement of the entire community, all students will realize and achieve their full potential. Boston Partners in Education is the go-to organization for school leaders and teachers seeking volunteer-based tutoring and mentoring services for K-12 students. Our long-standing relationship with the Boston Public Schools gives us unprecedented access to teachers and administrators throughout the district, enabling us to offer our services to the classrooms that need them most. We've honed our process to ensure quality matches that achieve results. Teachers report that students do better academically and are more self-confident once they are matched with one of our volunteers. Volunteers are satisfied too. 35% return annually to work with the same student or teacher, often for multiple years. Despite limited resources, Boston Partners in Education has a broad impact, matching over 4,000 students with hundreds of volunteers annually. Several tactics help maximize our impact. First, our small staff is skilled at vetting, training, and supporting volunteers. We invest in technology, including the Salesforce.com platform, which allows us to more effectively manage volunteer matching, recruit new mentors, support matches, and build awareness of our services. We're devoted to effectively evaluating our programs to measure and improve student outcomes. We're also diversified in our communication outreach, including social media, to better target our constituents. At the beginning and end of the school year, Boston Partners in Education collects student outcome data, including surveys, report cards, grade point averages, and test scores. We evaluate improvements in the areas of subject mastery, self-confidence, interest in school, participation, attendance, and behavior. Feedback from volunteers and teachers helps us refine program design to improve their experience, along with student outcomes. Whether it's helping a second grader read her first chapter book or helping a 10th grader pass the state assessments, the impact our mentors have on students is profound. We continue to invest in people, processes, and technology to more effectively articulate that impact. There are a few aspects of our work we like to emphasize. First, our volunteers make a commitment for the entire school year. Although there are many differing viewpoints on school-based mentoring, Boston Partners in Education has proven that 1 hour of academic mentoring once a week has a positive impact on student grades, test scores, and level of self-confidence. Also, because we work exclusively in Boston's public schools, growth means deepening our strategic partnerships locally in order to serve more K-12 students, not expanding to other cities. Finally, while we have a small contract with the city, we are mostly funded through the generosity of foundations, corporations, and individuals. The weekly face-to-face interaction that Boston Partners in Education volunteers have with students is incredibly important. Our academic mentors have helped elementary schoolers struggling to read grow into confident, college-bound high schoolers. Students in our program read more books, pass standardized tests, improve their attendance, and raise their grades en route to on-time graduation. Over 1/3 of volunteers return to mentor students year after year because they see the difference they're making in students' lives. We've even learned of several volunteers who entered teacher training programs partly because of the powerful experience they once had as academic mentors. Although Boston Partners in Education was a trailblazer in providing in-school academic support to students, we continue to have a relatively low profile compared to other organizations that have grown nationally. Because Boston has many nonprofits, we face stiff competition for the funding and talent we need to meet our mission. Another historical challenge has been building our capacity to evaluate student outcomes and impact. We have many excellent anecdotes about student success. However, tracking students over many years is difficult. We plan to use technology to help us successfully accomplish this. Investing in technology is a high priority for Boston Partners in Education. For example, we would like to purchase e-readers for our K-3 reading mentoring program. We hope to make ongoing improvements to standard tools such as our website and database, as well as implement innovative tools like our own mobile app. Another major priority is hiring an evaluation manager to analyze data and strengthen our evaluation processes. We want to be able to present a comprehensive, detailed picture of the impact our programs have on student success and effectively communicate that impact to all stakeholders. Going forward, we have identified a few key areas where we will focus our efforts. First, we want to create partnerships with the growing number of charter public schools. Also, in all of our programs, we will broaden our efforts to engage families. Involved parents means stronger students. Finally, because over 40% of the students we serve are English language learners, we need to be sure our volunteers have all the tools, training, and support they need to work with this growing population.